inside the one-of-a-kind stadium of football. That is Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, the home of the Falcons.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Here we go. We're good.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Takes this up just short of the 30, but he was able to avoid that earlier tackle. Nice move. The game's first play produces 6 yards. Brings up second down. Well, this defense for the Falcons, they were terrific a week ago in that win over Detroit.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball? Or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright?
A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over the Lions.
And what I saw on film was nearly an unstoppable pass rush. They had 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries. So now do you just max protect on offense, keep everyone in and run, 1 or 2 receiver routes to make sure your quarterback stays up? We'll soon find out.
And Freiermuth going to have a Steelers first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
Here we go. Tonight.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go, tonight.
Out of the gun. Fields. A short one there to Freiermuth. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive.
Here we
And
go.
I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Falcons are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Set.
To the air, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Ready. Check, go.
And looking to throw, Penix. Checks this one down to Robinson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a first down for the Falcons.
And even though this is a top 5 rushing offense, and we see this especially early in the game,
Here we go.
they're going to do their best to keep you honest. They don't want you getting the habit of stacking the box, so that's a good throw there, and they're able to come up with the first down.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
Come 19. Come. Let's go now.
Throwing again, Penix. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. T.J. Watt, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
Let's go.
Now Penix. Under pressure, and they got to him again.
Multiple defenders getting to him there for a huge loss.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end.
A crazy sequence here. A huge gain that time, but it still leaves them well short for fourth down.
That is the exact right play call against that defense. So a hat tip to the offensive play caller because he won that part of the chess match. But give credit to his players as well. They won the execution part of it.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
The Falcons send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And you can't do it much better than that. This ball kicks out of bounds at the 4-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
And from that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Extend. Right.
Now it's Fields.
He's going to go up top again. He's got a man. Complete.
So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football. All that great work in practice being put into the game.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now to throw. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And a hard tackle there as he'll go down after a gain of about 5. From the 47, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go, son.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Fields tapping it forward, jet sweep.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 3-yard gain and enough for the 1st down.
Mayday. Go.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Don't jump. Ready? Set right.
Play action. It's Fields. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go. We're good.
Fields throwing again. Eluding the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up third. It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Now Fields. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Bates' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And complete to Drake London. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
Panther 11, Panther 11. Get up.
They'll throw with Penix. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A very solid gain of 27.
You know I'm going to lean towards the defender, right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough situation for him as I see it. But the truth of the matter is, that ball was not streaking towards him. Had a little arc on it. He's got to find a way to get his head around and make a play on the football.
Maverick, 60, ready, 19 Lion, ready.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Penix. Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Penix working out of the gun here. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
Come on, set. Ready.
A play fake. Now Penix. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta.
Bijan Robinson with now 15 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And the Falcons have taken the lead. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Ready.
They'll try and throw with Penix.
This is caught. Was he in? Yes. 2 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You could never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity. One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in, and he's just got to throw this one away.
Here we go. All right.
From the gun, here's Fields. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alontae Taylor.
When I was in school, math was not my strong suit, but I did learn enough to know how to play cover 3. 2 corners and a safety divide up the field in thirds. On this play, the corner didn't get fooled by anything in front of him. Kept his coverage all the way down the sideline in the deep third position and makes the interception.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They're looking to throw. Penix
going up top. And this is caught inside the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. His 9th touchdown of the season.
And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2.
Set up. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
He'll let it fly for Austin. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Hey, Can. West right zip. Go.
A play fake, now Fields to throw. Going across the formation, he finds Freiermuth.
And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30.
A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Here's Fields.
Flush to his right. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first.
Here we go, son.
To throw is Fields.
Flushed out right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here we go.
Fields. That's completed right side to Palmer.
And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
Sit high.
Back to throw. Fields.
He's going to air one out.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches.
Hey, can. Punch right. Sit high.
They snap it to Fields.
And this one is incomplete. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. That one deep for London. Oh, and that is incomplete.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter.
Ready for the second half. 14-3 our score as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return forthcoming. It'll be a touchback. And the 3rd quarter will start from the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And Charles, they got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
And Andrews lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers.
So it's kind of more of the same offensively. This was a team needing to come out of this 3rd quarter with a little fire. Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores. We got to come out with a little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores and hope to come back and win this game.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
That one good for 26 and a first down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go, shot. 18, Pioneer. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready?
Here's Penix. This pass is caught by London.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
So the ball down to the 16 here for
Let's go
1st
now.
and 10.
Dragon 60. Mustang 19. Hut.
To the air, Penix.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. T.J. Watt make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
And keep in mind, in addition to the 2 sacks that he now has, CD, he's also had a couple of quarterback hurries. He's been very disruptive.
To put it mildly, and it reminds me of the time I asked an offensive tackle who struggled like this in a game. He said he was telling the coach, hey, what do you want me to do? This guy's just eating me alive. And the coach finally just looked at him and said, applaud.
A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
8 yards on the touchdown pass.
And the Falcons' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And it's incomplete. But a flag is down here, so hang on. Let's see what we've got. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 18 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields. A throw left side, caught by the tight end, Freiermuth.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Here we go.
Now it's Fields.
Eluding the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Here we go, son.
Fields now to throw.
He finds Austin complete. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here we go, son.
On 4th down, Fields.
Escaping the pressure right.
Still.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble.
And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense. But whistles are going to blow the play dead. Since it was 4th down, a fumble cannot be advanced by another player. But fortunately, they will have enough to keep the 1st down. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Tonight.
A shotgun snap, Fields.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Steelers are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Extra point splits the uprights, and it makes the score 21-10. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to two scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll get positive yardage there as he'll be touched down. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second down and 4. Now Penix. And his throw here's incomplete.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
The offense on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Here we go.
And looking to throw, Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
19 Tiger. Hut, hut.
They'll throw with Penix. Catch is made by Hardman. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. They run. Robinson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Check go.
They'll run again here with Robinson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 48 yards rushing for him now, and he's only carried the ball 4 times. How about this offensive line? They're really starting to establish themselves, take over this game.
And before the series began, I know exactly what was said in the defensive huddle. Guys, we got to get no less than a 3 and out. Let's get off the field. Instead, they can't find any traction towards doing that. Right now, they're just getting muscled all over the field and getting pushed down it.
They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Dante Jackson picks it. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Here we go. We're good.
Now Fields. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
His running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that was prepared for him to try and take off.
On play action, Fields. Forced out to his left. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers. And the Falcons are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They
Ready.
have to like the position that they are in.
Go.
Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact
Here we go.
and short
check,
of the sticks.
Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Get up.
On the run, it's Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. They're inching closer and closer here to the wrong goal line.
When you're backed up like that, all you're trying to do is make sure you don't give up a big play, right? You don't miss an assignment that really gets you into more trouble.
The Falcons send out their punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. Now a fair catch taken, maybe a yard or two shy of midfield. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Here we go.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw.
That's caught downfield by Pickens.
And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And a good start there on first down. They've got to have this drive.
No doubt about it. Down a couple of scores. They have to find a way to put it in the end zone. Chunk plays, explosive plays. That will be the key to this drive.
Here we go. Sit high. Sit high.
Out of the gun, Fields.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
And the Falcons are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Turnover that just got them the football back, obviously a big one, because had they been able to score on the other side, this would have been a one-possession game.
So you don't sense full relief here then?
No,
right?
I don't, especially with the ball this deep in their own territory, because you make a mistake, they've got it right back in prime position.
They certainly do. So now, almost like, you know, almost like a 4-minute offense, right? Take care of this bad boy. Make sure the other team doesn't touch it, but move it with consistent gains. Wear down the clock and make them use their timeouts in this situation.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
From the 35, here's 2nd down and 8.
Set.
From the shotgun, it's Penix.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game
Shot
long.
alert!
This
Shot alert!
defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
They'll run it now with Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Now a whistle and a timeout defensively. Trying to stop it, and they do with 2 seconds to go prior to the 2-minute warning. So a step in the wrong direction. Now they'll look to make amends on 2nd and 14. And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to get the football back at their own 17.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Fields. It's complete downfield, out left to his running back. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Set.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
He's got this to Pickens.
And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
George Pickens.
56 yards.
And the Steelers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
So certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to
Here we
a
go,
field
Scott.
goal with a 2-point conversion. Sliding out of the pocket. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. So they got one of the 2 touchdowns they needed. Now for the onside kick. And a good job here by the Falcons. Their hands team able to recover it. They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though, now. This one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
About set to begin their next
19
drive. The
tight,
Falcons
19
offense
tight.
at the
Ready?
line. And with the defense out of timeouts, powerless to stop the clock, this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Alert! Alert!
Robinson with another carry.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. The Falcons. The 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
On third down, Robinson.
And he'll be tackled right on the 10, well short of the first down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense.